What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead and I am back for another Team Build Tuesday. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the perfect zombie team, and like always I'm going to tell you about my mistakes. So to start with, I didn't understand how to defeat zombies at all. I thought I did, but I definitely did not. I wanted to tell you guys right now because we have this ultra rare gear map that is still up, and I struggled with this very hard. I kept taking in the best teams that I had and they would just absolutely get slaughtered, and it wasn't until much later in the game I figured out that you need crit to defeat zombies. Now, when I say it took me a while, I told you guys it took me like 8 or so months to get my first 5-star, as they were really hard to get back at the time when I started. And I had like 2 or 3 5-stars at this point in time, so this was, a good portion into the amount of time I've been playing this game that I didn't know about zombies. So, I want to tell you guys, you need crit. You need crit. That's the only thing you need to defeat this. Team grade does not matter. Do not let this team grade, where is it? Up here, do not let that S1++ discourage you, because you can do it. Now, I've told you in the past about leader skills. I've told you in the past about weapons, but this is when you put them together. You have to work everything together to make the perfect team. So, starting with weapons. The weapons that you're going to need are going to be crit weapons. Sorry, guys. They're going to be crit weapons. So, let's go over, give you a good example. So this weapon right here, it has 30 crit on top, and that is like the best you can get, just randomly pulling a weapon is 30 crit, so that's awesome. Now, if you want to upgrade this, if you want to make this a better weapon for defeating zombies, take the slot 3, and in the armory, let's go over to the armory, guys. You want to add or replace special stat right here. And you want to go over to whichever you want to modify. And you want to hit Slayer 1. And you see right here you need this sandpaper. And you need baling wire. I think that's how you say that. You add that. It's quick. It's just an hour. And then you come out with a stat similar to what I have here. So, bonus crit, 20 crit when HP is more than 60, and then sometimes you get a stat like this, so 20 crit for the first 2 turns of every wave. Now, moving on to crit tunes. You don't have to use 5 stars, guys. You don't have to use 6 stars, I promise. You can defeat this map. You can do this without these really high-level, amazing characters. You don't need that S1++ to do this. So, you can see here, this guy, his Adrenaline Rush, 375% damage to up to 2 enemies. All teammates get plus 60% defense and 30 crit for 3 turns. That is exactly what you're looking for. So, what I have been doing is my favorite crit team just to blow through zombies is, let me piece it together here. Okay, let me add my weapons so you can see I have all of these. Now my leader is Kelly, and she gives all alert teammates in her leader skill 36 crit, which is absolutely awesome. Now, this Denise, she does not give crit, but as you can see in this little icon right here, the specialist skill, she has Guardian, and she's a healer. So just in case any of the people get hit on the team, I can help heal them. Now, Luke, he is 45 AP, so he is very fast. He deals 300% damage to a line of enemies, and all teammates get 40 crit for 2 turns. Now, Connor, he has life steal, which is good for bleeding zombies, so you get his HP back. And then he does 325% damage to 1 enemy, and all teammates get 35 crit. Now, it's very important that I want to mention that crit does not stack, so if I wanted to use Luke and then, use his adrenaline rush and then use Connor's adrenaline rush, it isn't going to, double it. I keep them on this team for if I use one, by the time it runs out, the next one I'm able to use. So I always have crit adrenaline rushes going. Now there's all sorts of different types of tunes you can use that have crit or have really helpful skills like, headshot. Headshot just automatically kills a zombie, and I believe Amy and maybe one other 4-star have that. So let me go ahead and save this team. But this is not the team I'm going to use. Now, as you can see, the team grade here is S1+. I am going to be using this A+ team. Now, before I do that, I want to show you guys. You can always get help from things that you can craft in your workshop. So let's go over. Oh, did I skip it? Here we go. So there's the nitric oxide and sharpshooter. So this gives, whichever you're using, ranged or melee, it gives 20 crit for 3 turns. So if you haven't gotten there in your workshop, try and get there. The best place you can get is to smelling salts, because they revive one team member with 50% of their max HP, which can definitely be a lifesaver on these stages. Now, for this video's purpose, I wanted to show you guys, and I don't want you guys to be discouraged about this map, about the team grade, so I'm not using anything from the workshop. I'm using this team right here. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you everything I'm using. I'm using this Holly leader. She has absolutely no level going on at all. She is tier 1, level 1. And her leader skill is what I'm using her for. So she gives 12 crit to all teammates. I'm using this Michonne, and you can see she's 95 AP, but she gives up to 3 teammates 35 crit and camouflage for 2 turns, which means that the zombies won't come at the people that she gives that camouflage to. And then I've already went over Luke and Connor with you guys. Now, as for weapons, I chose to go with all 3-star weapons, so you see 20 crit. Keep in mind, you can always put Slayer 1 on these to modify them, just like you can do for a 2-star weapon, I believe. I don't want to... Yeah, you can give it to a 2-star, but that's the only thing that you can do to it, because you only have that one modification slot. Now, for these guys, also 3-star weapons, 20 crit. I do not have the Slayer 1 on them. And I'm not using any battle items at all. I want to show you guys that you can do it. You can make it through this map. You can get the gear that you need to level those 5 stars and those 6 stars. So let's go ahead and do this. So I would have used all 3 stars, but you have to have a certain team cost, so I was unable to do so. I'm really sorry. Alright, let's get into this, guys. So what you are looking for whenever you are playing these levels, the damage is very, very minimal. What you really want is headshots, and having a lot of crit is going to get you those headshots. Alright, I'm going to set off this Luke here. So now you see that all of these teammates have 40 crit for 2 turns. And always remember, if you have a teammate that is very close to the point where you can use their adrenaline rush, try and use them before anyone else so you can build that. So let's go ahead and use this Connor. Okay. So as you can see, Connor's adrenaline rush is now up, so now I'm going to use another Luke. Going to wave 3, guys. As you can see, it's just headshot, headshot, headshot. And then let's do Michonne's Adrenaline Rush. Why not? And you'll see now that the zombies are basically going to like skip over the people that have camouflage going on. So it went directly to Holly. Alright, wave 4. Okay, so let's set off a Luke. I always find it easier if there is like a barricade in the places that it's at right now because it controls the amount of zombies coming at you. Let's set off this Luke. Sorry, guys. Alright, heading into wave 5, guys. Alright, set off another Luke. Let's set off Connor this time. And perfect, guys, we're done. We won it. We didn't even lose anyone. So there you go. That is how you build the perfect zombie team. And guys, I can't stress this enough. Don't let that team grade discourage you. This is possible. You just have to find the right crit tunes. Find that good crit lead. Find some good crit tunes that have that adrenaline rush that you need. And then just top it off with some good crit weapons. And if you don't have any amazing crit weapons, that's okay. Don't forget the Slayer one trick. Shout out to Lockdown. He is the person that taught me that not too long ago, might I add. That definitely makes things a lot easier. But that is going to be it for this Team Build Tuesday. I hope that I was able to clarify some things for you guys. I've had this video requested quite a few times. If you take anything away from this video, I know I've said it a billion times, but team grade does not matter. Just get that crit in there and you will be good to go. If you guys have any requests for any certain Team Build Tuesday videos that you would like to see, please comment below and I will be more than happy to help, guys. I want to make this game as easy as possible. I know starting out that I was kind of frustrated. I didn't really get a lot of the aspects of the game, so I really want to help you guys. But that's it for this Team Build Tuesday, and like always, guys, please like and subscribe. Bye, guys.